I never like had in thought saying, well, by kind of kill myself because, as Don says, it's not something that is sell. If it used to sell, it would sleep on the shelf. But it's just that way by, yes, you don't going to sex every and anybody without condom. Somebody you trust. Somebody you trust and it happened.
It was a calm evening in March when Jean, her spouse, and friends were on a visit to the Stabroek Market area in the city. There, they noticed a booth set up by Artistes in Direct Support. The non-governmental organization was offering free tests for HIV and other sexually transmitted diseases, and Jean, now 37, decided to take the test.
I never have a problem in going and get tested. So I bully leave home and we gone on the road. Likewise, walking around by my them because I will see the doing HIV test. And everybody we go and get tested. So when one of the girls, one of the workers who was doing the thing, told us that everything else clear but the HIV part showing double line. I was like, showing double line? Me not understand because I know I went within like it was like 2 years, but so back I do one. So I should tell me, I had a doubt.
The result came as a shock to her. Jean is unsure of how she got infected.
Before me and my spouse, me and my husband reach up, my son's father went Barbados and he come back home. And I went trying like for several. I don't have a child, get a child with him, and I said, well, just for my son's sake, let me try to make amends and see. So, well, I know, well, if it's in the way, I get infected because all the rest of the time, I was clean.
Jean is now a mother of 3. Her children are between the ages of 6 to 15 years, and they are all that matter.
In a way, I break down, but I step in the street. Life ain't over for me. Only thing I had in mind, only thing I be studying most is my children.
In May, she began taking medication. Antiretroviral treatment is used to control the virus to help persons with HIV live long and healthy lives. At 19 hours every day, Jean told the newsroom that she takes her medication.
They said it's something you gotta do for life. You gotta be commitment to it. I said, well, just as I commit to my children, I could commit to the cause. If I could take the one, they're gonna give me longer life. At least I can see my children and get big. For which of age that they could do things for themselves.
Jean said her husband got tested on the same occasion. Though they have been together for 3 years, he does not have HIV. Even now, it is a struggle to get him to use a condom, she told the newsroom.
When I go to the hospital, they tell me that we must use condom and stuff. That's the only problem I have with my spouse. He don't like to use the condom. I explained to the doctor them already. They say lefty. Because they say in a way, I use the medication. It's in a hard way for he get contaminated, but still let he go. Let he must, when it's the time, he go take checkup.
Artistes in Direct Support linked her with a support group, counseling, and a nurse who has helped in offering support.
I know how important it is because I've seen persons who were considered end-of-life care, and with support from persons with good nutrition, with adherence to medication, I saw the reverse, where persons were at the level of AIDS, and we explain that as we go along, and they reversed the HIV.
As a result of our medication, support, and proper eating habits, Jean is able to stay healthy to fight off AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome.
In a way, if you diagnosed with HIV and you getting no support, no love, everybody just like discriminating you, that is what's break you down and kill you faster than anything else. So far, I thank God. Well, I's getting me support and I live my life.
Jean wants to put an end to the discrimination against persons with HIV. Many persons believe that once a person is HIV positive, they have AIDS, but it was explained by Nurse Bacchus that this is not the case.
So we don't just look at somebody and say, oh, she got AIDS or he has AIDS. It's a process, but once you adhere to your medication, just like the person said before, once you take your medication every time, all the time as you're supposed to take it, there's every possibility that you can be enjoying an almost normal, healthy life and be able to be productive, to work and contribute to your community, society, and the country.
AIDS is caused when the immune system of an HIV positive person becomes infected with another disease and is not strong enough to fight off that infection. Jean was tested during the USAID-sponsored Advancing Partners and Communities project. Under the project, a total of 30,062 persons were tested for the duration. Of that sum, 424 were diagnosed with HIV and referred to clinics for treatment. There are reports globally of a breakthrough towards fighting a cure for HIV and AIDS, but in the meantime, Jean is urging persons to get tested and start treatment.
My advice to everybody, young, old, everybody, the best thing to know is your status. And from the minute that you know it, don't afraid to go and start drinking medication. The best way for you, if you start drinking the one tablet, like for years you could live drinking the one tablet. But if you left it, if it go on, you can go drinking like about 10, 7, 8 tablets one time.
According to the Pan American Health Organization, World Health Organization, PAHO WHO, the estimated number of persons living with HIV in Guyana was 5,900 10 years ago. The UN AIDS Organization in 2016 reported that this sum increased to 8,500 persons. In 2018, this was reduced to 8,200 persons. Bibi reporting for the newsroom.